about our Father's business. Crime mode, filled with His Holy Spirit. That's a cheat code. Holiness the standard. We never fold. We about to make a scene. Episode.
Yo, we are back. Episode 87 of season 3 of the Not the Same Podcast, hosted by this one word, C-Micah, that one word over there, Mr. Rob Redeem. We're glad, gracious, and very, very happy to be back with y'all for another Not the Same Podcast, music and hot topic show. We need you to do what you see on the screen in a couple of seconds. I'm gonna need you to number one. Come on, man, do right. Number one, hit that like button. Number two, hit that subscribe button. And number three, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we are live, as we is right now, exclusively on YouTube every Thursday night, exclusively on YouTube. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, man, we want to give a shout out to our rebroadcasters of the Not the Same Podcast, where it all began about 5.5, 6 years ago.
Yes, sir.
Our MTMB Sports Famo, rebroadcasters, Live Show TV. You know what? Hold on. Give me a minute. I'm about to say some one-word names, and we ain't sure. We ain't checked no receipts if these one words still rebroadcasting.
Yeah.
Not the same E3 or the sports show.
We don't know.
But because we walk in love, we gonna do it until I check these receipts. Once I check these receipts and y'all get in the comments like some of my Scooter, like Scooter is our boy.
Yeah.
But Scooter is now on Boost. I don't even know if Parable Radio Praise 365 is still a thing for him. I ain't sure. I don't know if he can have to. I'm not gonna keep shouting out.
Just shout him out, brother. Just shout him out, brother.
Brother, it's how I'm feeling. I'm getting it off my chest. It's my little Thursday soapbox. Don't take this from me.
Let me breathe.
Takeover Radio, Praise 365, Scooter, Parable Radio, RYC Praise News, our homeboy Orlando Pays, His Hop Radio and Podcast Network, our man Sam Stewart out on the left coast in Las Vegas. Much love always to my brother, and the Kingdom Now Network. Those are the rebroadcasters of the Not the Same Podcast, the E3 Bible study, or the Not the Same Sports Show. I'm just saying, bro. I was trying to say it with my chest, and you cut me off. You know what?
My bad, brother. My bad.
Accountability. I get it.
Messing up your thunder, man. But you just never know. You know, we live in an age of stuff getting clipped and stuff getting taken all out of context. But brother be like, no, you didn't take it out of context. I meant it. That's exactly what I meant. Matter of fact, let me make it more clear.
Let me say it again. Yeah, let me say it again. You dig what I mean? Matt's headroom.
Anyway, we just kidding. If we ain't.
It's all in love. Thank y'all, man. Even if y'all don't anymore. What's up, mama? I see you over there, baby. Even if y'all don't rebroadcast us, y'all did in the past, and we salute y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing for the kingdom.
Big salute.
But I am going to take them receipt.
He ain't lying.
All right, man. Last night we apologized. We ended the show a little earlier, man. But honestly, I thought it kind of flowed a little bit. We was flowing with that 30 minutes. I mean, Hagens was upset, but I was like, I got in the car and Crystal was like, that 30 minutes wasn't too bad. You know what I'm saying? We brother couldn't look. If you watch ESPN, you getting in and out them breaks, man. We be kind of parlaying on them joints, like just stretching the thing all extra out, like we laying on the couch or something. Nah, we had to move, and
we did.
I think it turned out pretty good, man. So I don't know. Up for the bet. Y'all let us know what y'all thought about that little 30-minute joint.
That little 30-minute. You did
a little dirty 30. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. We're going to go hold up and wait.
Hold up.
What's good?
Robert Dean, my brother from another mother, like my homie Larry Rogers on the west side. Some say it's the best side, but we dwell in the Midwest. But be careful on the west side of St. Louis. Tuck in your chain, man. My brother, what is good?
Hey, look, man, I got some nuggets for a couple of y'all, man. Listen. I'm going to say this to y'all. If God has given you a vision to do something,
come on, bro.
Don't let your partner, your famo, your enemy, anybody, stop you from moving forward on what God told you to do. Because everything that God has for you is not for everybody else. He gave you a vision. And I'm saying that for a reason, because sometimes we'll allow family members or close friends or even a significant other stop us from doing what God has told us to do if he's given us a vision. And I'm going to tell y'all, man, keep pressing forward. Break them generational curses, break them expectations of who you was, and move forward on what God given you. Listen, you walk by faith, not by sight. You cannot move forward looking backwards. I challenge anybody at the sound of my voice live right now, or anybody that catch the replay. Try to walk in a straight line looking over your shoulder. Try to walk in a straight line closing your eyes. If God not guiding you. But in the natural, try to do those things, and it's going to be twisted.
Come on,
so
bro.
Be led by the Holy Spirit, man. If God is giving you something and giving you a vision, forget about fear, man. We walk by faith, not by fear. And I know everybody see the little cliche joints, faith over fear. But then as soon as something happens that you're not ready for, fear overtakes that faith. So what I'm saying is, man, just keep pushing forward. If he's giving you a word, stand on the word. He's not a man that he should lie. I know I'm being deep right now, but it's a lot of stuff that I've been like replaying conversations, replaying interactions. And it's like people will see you a certain way. And when you elevate and you break through that roof and you no longer who they saw you of what you used to be, and you the new woman or man of God that you're supposed to be. Stop trying to explain that away, man. Walk in your purpose. That's all I'm going to say.
Message.
Brought to you by Not the Same Network. You know what I'm saying?
It is. What's good with you?
Brought to you by Not the Same Network. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, hey. Right on for that, man. To whoever need to hear that, including me. You know what I'm saying?
That's good, bro. We ain't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Let me get a shout out to the what up, D? What up, Miracle
Vicky.
Vines? What's up, Jess James? What's up, Vicky? What up, D? I saw you up there. Who else is in the building tonight, man? I already said what's up to my mama. So when y'all heard me say, "Mama, what up, sis?" I see Crystal in the chats. I appreciate y'all. That's what I'm gonna say. We appreciate y'all for sliding through. What's good with you? See, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I just
wanted to get the good people their props. I didn't get no hand claps tonight.
You ain't get no hand claps, but for that word, my brother just did. No applause from me, but yes, sir. Hope y'all heard that, man. Hopefully it resonated with you, man. You know, we are very, very goofy one words, but we are saved, and we both are called to preach. We both are called to preach. You know, we may be running sometimes, but hey, that calling, that thing.
Ghetto gump.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, that thing is on us, brother. You can run, but you can't hide one word. It's on you. It's on you. All right, man.
Hey, look what Just James said. He saw you in the Steelers jersey on the preview.
Hey, it's a core memory. I'm still a Steelers fan, man. I ain't switched up yet. I'm new, but I'm still there. All right, this is my what's good, man. About 3.5 years ago, I started my workout journey. I want to celebrate a victory with y'all now. If you saw the video, if you saw the intro video. There you go. If you saw the intro video and you just looked at this part of my body right here, and you look at it now in this camera, it looked like two different people. And this is how. 5 days a week, working out. I have a whole routine. My brother gave me the routine. I'm still doing the same routine. He gave me 3.5 years ago. I added a few things, pulled a few things away, but it's the same routine I did for 5 years, 3 years straight. And I started out at like 243, 245. I am 200 pounds now. It might be less, but it's 200 pounds as like a week ago. So brother-in-law lost a whole, almost a kid of weight off himself, man, like a whole child, and came off me, man. So look, man, just the diligence, man. Bro. I'm grateful. And I was very shocked. Crystal kept telling me, man, you need to check the scale. And I'm like, I don't check the scale a lot. You know, some people check every week and they writing the numbers. That ain't me. I just keep going because I want to be surprised whenever I look at that number. And the last 4 times, I ain't been surprised in a good way. I'm like, dog, I'm still 220. I feel light. You know what I'm saying? No. And I'm going to tell you one of the breakthroughs. This is a small breakthrough, but it was a major thing. Crack. I've been working out this whole time. What you say?
I said crack. No, I'm just playing.
It's a heck of a drug. I almost said the other one that they said on the Chappelle show. It's a heck of a drug. No. It's not correct. It's not correct. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna stay in the spirit. Listen, this what it did for me, man. This what did it for me. Last week, I started fasting. Monday, I decided I'm just gonna fast until I get home to eat. My wife cooks almost every week, every day, which is hallelujah. But if you know her, she loved to cook. So the first 2 days, I just didn't eat no breakfast, no lunch until it was like time for me to go home and eat. And for the first time, I went the whole week doing that. Now, my boy Rob, he did Daniel fast and all that for a long time. That ain't me. I take a day or two. You know what I'm saying? Day mainly, and I'm not going to do the whole day. So I went that whole week, man, and she kept telling me, you need to check check the scale. When I checked the scale, I was down 200. So I'm sure that kicked me over, but all the work I've been doing all this other time, because without the lifting weights and stuff, you can lose weight and not have muscle. You just look flimsy. You know what I'm saying? So I had already began gaining muscle and stuff like that. But dropping the extra weight, man, it's definitely a blessing. I'm grateful for that. So the two what's goods is first time ever fasting a whole week, although it was kind of like, I don't know what's the ones like 6 to 6. I don't know what that is. Which one? It's kind of, well, it don't matter. I didn't eat till dinner. I was fasting 2 meals every day. That's the first time I ever did that for a week. And then breaking the threshold of finally getting down to 200. I'm probably less than that at this point because I've fasted a few times this week. So that's my what's good. You know what I'm saying? That brother just left. I'm done with this
I
show.
didn't leave.
All right, man.
I'm getting feedback. No, I'm getting feedback from something and trying to figure it out. Like,
oh, okay. But yeah, man, that's my what's good, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get into.
Hey, can I add something to that, man?
Go ahead, brother. Before I hit the button.
No. For you, before you hit the button, listen to what my brother said. When y'all look at the show and we be like about our Father's business, when we give each other a 5, that was from my song, Flexing, featuring my brother over here, right?
Yep.
What I want to tell y'all, when y'all on these journeys, stop giving up, man. Like I sent C a post. I sent C a post and a lot of close people to me, my sons, and I sent a real good friend this post where it said, and Cortez, Vivid Cortez, I sent the post where it said Tupac he wrote over 200 and some 9 songs and only had 2 hits. The point is, you're going to keep going. And it talked about another artist who he made over 2,100 paintings, and his paintings are getting famous to after he died. The point is, don't give up, because you're right there at your breakthrough. So if you're working out and you hit that plateau, I saw C asked me 3 years ago, he stuck with it. So my brother is now 200 pounds. Like, go back, just watch the intro. That is testimony to you guys right there. It's testimony to me, because I can't work out at this current time because of something I have going on. But boy, I tell you, just a month away.
30 more days.
Yeah, I'm happy for my brother because it can be done. Because when he started, he was like, bro, I couldn't do it. I remember when my brother said, man, I'm struggling with these 25s. And I told him, focus on the man in the mirror. Focus on the woman in the mirror if you're working out. Don't worry about everybody else at the gym. The gym is for you to focus on your form, not to see how good you look. It's to make sure that you're actually in motion. So, hey, man, give yourself a hand clap, not out of arrogance, man, but just for consistency, bro. Like,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Real talk. You on your fitness journey. Crystal, sis, been on her fitness journey. Hey, man, y'all look good, man. Like, real talk. Y'all look good, man. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. Real
I definitely shout out my wife, too, man. She got on a journey for something she was trying to do. I'm not going to disclose it to everybody, but she did it for 30 days. And today is the 30th, 30 days straight, consistent. So she can share what she did if she want to, but I don't want. She said I'll be putting all the business out there. So I'm going to stop putting all the business out there. But I'm celebrating with her as well. And if you've seen her, you can see the difference as well, too. It's not just me. We both have been, shedding pounds like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? God is good. All right, man. We're going to hold up and wait and get to the first topic, the hot topic for tonight.
Hold up. Hey. Hot topic.
All right, hot topic for tonight. Here's the question. Should financial literacy be required learning in school for our kids? Why or why not? Should financial literacy be required learning in school for our kids? Why or why not? Mr. Davis.
So I'm gonna tell you, when I was in high school, I took a class called business, but it's because of the school district that I was in. This was my senior year. My senior year, I had 2 gym classes in business. Now that was eons ago.
Yeah.
And what I will tell you is this: I think it is. In that business class, they taught me how to do taxes.
Yeah.
They taught me how to balance a checkbook. I feel like it is required, especially in inner city schools. You
Yeah.
dig what I mean? Like, this is something that needs to be put out there, because the parents that don't know financial literacy, guess what's gonna happen to your kids? You gonna and you say this so much, and I'm gonna let you go after I say this. And I saw it when I was growing up. You know what it's called? Put something on it.
Put something on it.
And we all, hey, if you are one word, y'all know about put something on it. So how much I gotta pay so it don't get cut off?
Right.
And
right.
then after you pay that, guess what y'all about to do? Go out to eat, get
Yeah.
them shoes. Financial literacy is very, very important for kids. And I feel like it should be a required learning, more so than some of the other stuff that they give us, because some of the other stuff that they give us is not necessarily going to help us in the future. And I'm not going to say what subjects, because I know we got some scholars and some couple of degrees out there that'll be like,
Right.
oh, y'all tripping. What
Right.
I'm saying is this right here is this right here, one word, is everyday living. Go ahead, bro.
It should absolutely be required learning in school for our kids. Now, all schools, not just because in some of different ethnicities,
Ethnicity groups.
yeah, ethnicity groups have this already in their schools. But I'm saying for the urban schools, not just blacks, Mexicans, the areas, the races that have financial problems overall generally, they need to absolutely teach it in school. If the people who are leading the schools want to change the demographic, they want to change the mindset of that area, education. If they got to sit through school 8 hours a day and they say, okay, 1 day a week or 2 days a week, you're taking this class, 1 hour a day, you're taking this class and you learn about what you said, doing it, well, not a checkbook no more, but handling an account, investing, what to do with a 401k when you get a job. Like, I wish, we talked about this last week where we talked about I wish I would have had the idea of putting all my money into that 401k when I was younger, when I had them jobs in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? Because when I had in my 20s, they was putting all this money back. You know what I'm saying? All this money back into the account. Other words, matching, company matching, and was helping, man. So I think it should definitely be taught in schools. Let's see, Crispy says kids are already struggling to read at a grade level. Financial literacy class going to feel like AP class to a fifth grader. Go ahead, bro.
So, Crispy, I'm going to tell you something. Although that is funny, but I am going to tell you this. Financial literacy is not that hard for black folks, and I'm going to tell you why. We deal with numbers on a regular basis. Why? Because we're always trying to find a way to scheme. I'm not going to say all black people or all brown people. No. I'm not going to say that. But we learn that put something on it is financial literacy, because you're learning how to balance where you can do just enough to get by, as opposed to doing just right so that you can have more and gain that financial wealth and generational wealth. So financial literacy is not hard. You can get somebody who can't read, but they can count money at the drop of the dime. Like, hold up, bro, you just shorted me $3.55, or you just
quick,
and you be like, what? Like, but he can't read a lick. So financial literacy, they just need the right guidance on how to do it. You got so many dope dealers. You got so many folks that be selling it ain't even stamps no more. They EBT card. Trust me, they know financial literacy. Hey, let me get that. Give me 40 for 65. Like, we know that. So if you tune that and hone in on that skill, that would help urban areas and areas where they feel like it's a hustle to actually build up so they can have the gain, and they not doing just the re-up money. Go ahead, bro.
Wifey says financial literacy equals life skills. Algebra is great, but you need to know how to file taxes, balance your bank accounts, and maintain good credit scores. Facts. Very, very big facts.
Hey, that credit score hurt you, boy. Go
Miracle
ahead.
Vines, she says, very true, Crystal, or they should at least plant it in high school and prepare them for the world in college. I agree with that. Implement that, she says.
But it depends on your school, man. It really depends on your school, because, like, so I got kicked out of school in DC, moved down here
Yeah.
And it wasn't on because I was some bad kid. I just didn't want to go to school. I started driving and doing other stuff, and I'll leave it
Yeah.
there. I came down here with my uncle and then
Right.
went to one school, but the school I ended up graduating from, like I said, that business class. Now, I
Yeah.
thought I was getting over because it's called co-op. Yo, I only
Right.
got to go to school half a day and go to work and get money. That's cool. But it taught me a lot of stuff. I
Mhm.
just didn't apply it. And
Yeah.
that's the thing about it. Like, we get taught things, but there's no follow through. There's no apply this to your, there's nobody holding you accountable to apply what you've learned. And that's what we need. Like, for the literacy to happen, somebody has to be there telling you, hey, bro, don't do it.
Right.
Now, you're going to make your own decision, but yeah, it's important.
Just James says absolutely they need to teach it in schools. In my opinion, these schools prep kids to become employees, not entrepreneurs. That is
that's true.
very, very good, brother. Very,
Public
very
schools teach you how to be an employee.
Yes.
When you pay for that thing,
Oh,
they
yeah,
teach you how to be entrepreneurs.
Wifey says understanding the stock market, understanding the benefits of compound interest as a young person. All that stuff is good. Let's see. Crispy, what if they can't do basic math, bro?
I agree with you, Crispy.
Let me answer this, though. I get it, but it's just as important to me. In my opinion, it's just as important because it teaches you how to live. Math exposed all these basic things you learn in school every year. Because every year you're in school, you got a math till you get to college where you can opt out. Or unless you get high level classes, you can opt out and later in high school. Every year you got to do math. If you got to count money, you got to know math. But if you don't know how to deal with money, you can't live in this real world. You just can't. Like, you have to know how to deal with real money. You got to know how to deal with financial literacy. I just think it would change these neighborhoods. I think it should be across the board. Skip, we choose this. No, just as important as English, arithmetic, or English, math, and science. Okay, financial literacy. It don't need to be no extracurricular or what they call an elective class. No, it need to be required learning. If you really want to change the economy, and that's what all these politicians talk about. We want to affect the economy, and we're going to do it. Okay, you start with the kids. If you grow up young adults that's dealing with money better, then the economy will change over time. It's just going to have to because everybody doing good with their money, then the economy's changing. Go ahead, bro.
And what it ends up being is they teach our kids just the opposite. They throw a tablet in front of them, and you know what they do? Be a consumer. Consumer. Because as long as you are the consumer, you're never the seller, and you never can build. So we're consuming. Hey, the new this is coming out. Look, I am a Jordan fanatic. You dig what I mean? He knows this.
Yes.
And I'll have the same 13s in 8 different colorways.
Yep.
You dig what I mean? But that's consuming. Financial literacy is understanding, hey, bro, that bill ain't paid. I'm just going to miss out on that drop.
Right.
Hey, bro, this ain't this. The government shut down. I'm just going to miss out on that drop. Man, I wanted them. But that's financial literacy. And believe it or not, even basic math, kids know it. You just have to put it in a way. I can't even think of her name, but there's this little girl on YouTube, and I watch my granddaughter watch her, and she sings everything, and I cannot think of her name. It's a little black girl, and she sing about everything, and that's the way that she teaches the kids. And you want to know why? Because in our neighborhood, in our culture, music is the way. So guess what? She teaching them how to count. What is that? I cannot think of that. The girl name. I don't know if I think it's Gracie. I don't know. Anyways, she teach them how to count, how to read, how to do everything. And it's through song, through music. And now you're singing it just like ABCD. Right. I challenge anybody to be able to say your alphabets without being ABCD. It's in a song form.
Can't do it.
When you try to do it on your own, because it's rhythm, it's rhythm. So believe it or not, Gracie, that is exactly who I'm talking about. Gracie's Corner. So, but that was smart. That was a black family who set out to say, you know what, we're going to teach these young black kids how to do this. And they tune to the screen. They know all the songs. And why? But it's learning songs. It's not just what's on the radio. It's helping these kids learn. Go ahead, bro.
I can even say this with my nephews. I don't think they watching Gracie's Corner, but one of my nephews, my little nephew, Logan, taught himself how to read. His mama didn't teach him how to read. Off of YouTube. Taught himself how to read. Like, we was at a restaurant, and he said, TT and Uncle Chris, I want this. And we're like, boy, how you know this? No, that it says it right here. We look at it, it's exactly what it said. He's a little boy, like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You know, already knowing how to read. These kids are different, man, and creative learning helps. But it all goes to financial literacy in the same way, man. If you want healthy, mentally balanced adults to know how to deal with money, that's more efficient people in the community, then they need to be taught early. Just like you're taught how to read early, you're taught how to do other things early. I think that's just as important, man. But I don't think it should be only for paid schools. It should be for any school. You know what I'm saying? If it's only for paid school, there's a wealth difference that will always be there. Because if the education difference is there, and it's like, okay, we're only going to educate these people higher to a higher level where the wealth is being put in. In other words, where it's a school where you got to pay to go, where it has tuition. All right, we're going to give them this, and we're going to give them that, and we're going to give them that. But the people that's not paying, they're only going to go to one level. It's only be anomalies that break through. You feel what I'm saying? But if you go to status quo, the status quo at the private school, all gonna be owners and stuff like we were talking about earlier. But the status quo at the public school is gonna be just dudes working in the tire shop. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's your passion, cool. But it should be business owners coming from both sides and not just anomalies jumping over. Yeah, wifey say he was 2 years old and wanted a PB&J sandwich at first watch. 2 years old. Already knew how to read. And my sister didn't teach him. He just learned that from YouTube, watching YouTube all the time.
And I think that's important. And understand, listen, I know you have markings as far as how your districts is set up, your zones are set up, and depending on what that class is, what you get, and they'll purposely put a zone here so you can't go to that school there to keep all y'all over here.
Come on, bro.
I get that. But parents, and I'm gonna tell y'all know I got kids with a Z. I never skipped out on helping my boys, my daughter, anything when it came to school. If it was a program, I was there. If it was this, I was there. If it was homework, I was there. If I didn't know the homework and that math turned into triangle and I'm like, what? Google. You dig what I mean? But I wasn't leaving them there to be like, man, get on my face with that homework. No, we took the time to pour into. Now, when they get older again, it's still distractions there. I'm not saying we don't have obstacles and ceilings where we break through one and it's another one right there. Like this how close the ceiling is. I'm not saying that's not the case, but it's very important while you throwing the tablet in front of your kid's face, throw something intentional. Be intentional about what you're doing because the kid just see the tablet. They already watching everybody. So find someone and I'm using Gracie because my granddaughter had me in this mug singing them songs right along like, cool. But it's be intentional of what you're doing with your kids, what you're doing with your grandkids. A lot of times you throw the tablet in their face to get them out our face. Break that cycle from how our parents were because they were working so hard. They didn't have time to really help us with the homework or they didn't understand either. The financial literacy is important. Credit score. Me and C talk about this not because we're bragging. When your credit score is great, you go from, this how you be. Yo, Rob, so you want to test out this blah, 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 to, hello, Mr. Davis.
That's right.
Yeah, so we hear you're interested in take it home for the weekend. Or when it comes, we found the best rates for you, Mr. Davis, compared to, hey, bro, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to try to make it work for you. And these are the same exact salesmen, but they feel like, let me dumb myself down so I can relate. Compared to, let me respect this man of the status he's in, no matter what you're wearing. I'm talking about ball cap, the same ball cap and T-shirt that I wear when I'm not suited and booted for work. When I walk into a spot, they start off like, what up, my man? Till they zip, they run that credit score. That mug go, what up, my man? To Mr. Davis, how can we help you? That's where we need to be as anybody who don't think you can get there. Stop letting folks tell you can't be this or can't be that, because you can, man. Like,
yes, you
real
can.
talk, you can. I'm not saying it ain't going to be obstacles. I still deal with them. But put some respect on your name. That's what I'm saying. Not them put respect on your name. Make them respect your name is what I'm in order to do that, find out how to get that. The one thing I salute my sis Crystal to, she had a writing contest where it was helping kids write out an essay so they can get scholarships. That stuff is important. My sister
Mm-hmm.
come on here and be like, yo, do those census. Because when you do those census, monies is poured into that community. Instead, we don't want to, I don't want them folks in my business. I'll
Right.
say this and I'm gonna let you go why financial literacy is very important because it's more than just money. It's about your paperwork being in order. A big
Mm-hmm.
tornado hit our city, about 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Granny left a lot of houses to a lot of folks.
Mm-hmm.
Granny left a lot of houses to a lot of ignorant one words. And guess
Mm-hmm.
what? The city now has Granny House
Yeah.
because Granny said, it's yours, baby. And the city said, if you say so. Get your stuff in order, man. Like
Yes.
our people
Yes.
our people perish for a lack of knowledge. And that's biblical, but it's also literal. Literacy, literal. Hear what I'm saying, man. Like me and C is harping on this for the last couple of years. I mean, the last couple of weeks, because we want y'all to be in a better place, not because we feel like we better. It's because we're lacking in areas.
Right.
If you can't afford it, don't get it. I know you want it, but just take your time to get there.
Take your time.
That's all I'm saying. Go ahead, C. Let me get off my
Nah, man,
soapbox.
that's it, man, for this subject. We're going to hold up and wait and get into the first video for the night, man. So last thought on this, man. Should it be required learning in school for our kids? Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, man, we're going to hold up and wait.
Hold up. Hey.
All right, this is a video by DKG Kai called Tevin's Story.
Tevin's from a great family, always went to church. Then his daddy died at 8, he's still dealing with the hurt. No, they killed his pop, so he's still wearing anger like it's merch. Now he the man of the house, he gotta watch his turf. He still got his mama, she be preaching to him, no she haven't. He look up to cousin Day with that Glock, so God's irrelevant. But mama ain't give up, see that message, she be pressing it. They had a conversation yesterday, and this is how it went. Tevin, I've been praying for you, time that you come back to God. Where was he when daddy died? Mama, I ain't got the time. Tevin, I can't see you dead, I can't see them chalk the lines. Mama, they can't kill me, got it on me. No, I shoot for mine. Boy, you act just like your daddy. All that I could do is pray. Mama, I asked God some questions. Talking back, he never say. You said you could feel his presence. How come Jesus never stay? Boy, you question God too much. Mistakes that I could never make. Day on his phone. It's time to get it going. Tevin Ops is talking crazy. Hey, gang, your weakness showing. Day, I'm gon' Tootsie slide. AKA the Drake is blowing. Tevin, I'm just trying to test you. Dog, you know I'm already on. Then he grabbed the Glock, he grabbed the switch, and he put on his mask. Extra change of clothes for this drill. He threw it in the bag. This ain't Call of Duty, lose your life, you gon' never lag. Looking at his Bible on the counter, threw it in the trash.
You got bones but no skin. Get up, man.
They pulling up in that Impala, know it's time to slide. Tevin walking out the crib and dapped him, know I'm down to ride. They playing bangers on the speaker, dog, you know the vibe. Hanging out the window on they block, tell him come outside. They look at Tevin, is you straight? Is you good to shoot? Dog, you know I'm stepping on these, they gon' get the boot. Alright, I'ma park outside, you run them down and get the loot. Say less, you know I'ma blow them down just like I play the flute. Plot twister, I start shooting soon as they arrive. Tevin felt his body for some shots, but think he fine. They leaning over, is he living? Well, he tried. Tevin grabbed his body, ain't no way my cousin died. Next day, laying in the bed, looking at the sky, asking God some questions like, why it wasn't him that died? Prodigal son in the Bible, this personified. Why did it take death for his spirit to come alive? Tevin got his shoes on, he wanted to walk to church. Reliving bullets flying past him, almost getting burnt. Trying to make his way to God so he can take away the hurt. Man, it's time to change my life for good.
All right, that was Tevin's song by DKG Kai. First thoughts. Excellent video. Excellent. Beautiful story. Salute to this brother. We've played a lot of his videos. He got this, I think this brother from Detroit or something like that. Kind of got a bounce vibe to it, but that was an excellent story. Well put together, and salute to you, brother. That was, you came from a different bag on that. Not saying he don't come from different bags but that was a totally different bag for that brother. And I love a well-written story. He had the actors going, saying his lines and all that, man. That was very, very, very dope by DKG Kai. Tevin's story. Go ahead, bro.
Excellent. I love storytelling, bro. We old school. If you could tell a story and get me in, and the fact that you had the lady rapping with you, you had him rapping.
Yeah.
That the story, that's the type of video when you telling the story, that mug got me, it captivated me. And I'm waiting.
Yeah,
and when
man.
he walked
I
in
need
the
part
church, I'm
two.
like, all right, and then boom, to be continued. Now, guess what? Cliffhanger, I want to see the next part.
Right.
You dig what I mean?
Right.
Like that's perfect storytelling, perfect
Yeah.
video. and a lot of people can definitely relate to that
story.
song.
Yeah, man.
To that story and everything was going. Hey, that's probably one of his dopest joints, bro. Like, he
I
got
agree.
a lot of dope ones, but because I
Yes,
like
sir.
storytelling, that's probably one of his dopest songs to me right now.
Big salute to the home of DKG Kai. Great job, brother. That song is called Tevin's Story, man.
Salute to you, bro.
Let's get into our music segment.
Music segment.
All right, music segment. Should women at the Usher/Chris Brown concert not sit up close if they're not down to be on stage? Now, this comes from, if you've been anywhere on social media, Usher pulled a lady up on stage. She was totally uninterested. My brother singing his heart out. And, you know, I think, I'll give my comments in a minute. I'll let my brother go first. But basically, she was uninterested, but she did go on stage. And then there was another video where he brought Mary J. And Mary J. was kind of uninterested, too. Your thoughts, brother?
This is a part of the thing, man. Like,
I wish I could show that reel you sent.
I know, right?
Exactly what she saw.
I just sent that video to a couple of people, but that's funny. Like, what y'all saw and what she saw, that joint is hilarious, bro. Anyway, first of all, it's not where you sit. Like, if they invite you into the VIP or whatever the case may be, this is just status quo. You're going to go on stage. You don't really have a choice. Now, we talked about this, Usher and Chris Brown, when Usher had his residency and when he was breaking up relationships out in Vegas. You dig what I mean? And we talked about that. Don't go on stage if that's not what you want to do. Just say no. Save face.
Right.
You dig what I mean? Like, just don't go on stage. If they invite you into the VIP, come on, man. We all grown. I know this is a faith-based show, but at the same time, we two grown men. If you go into the VIP, ladies, go ahead, see.
Nope.
It may not be. I'm not saying that's what you're supposed to do. Let me put that caveat out there. I'm not saying that's what you're supposed to do, but you know what the expectations is when all of a sudden, forget if you're talking about pretty girl privilege, you already know what that entails when somebody of that stature says, come on through.
Wifey says halitosis, perhaps. I mean, it could be. I mean, Usher got some things going on. You read up on them. But I say this, man. Rob just got that. It's some parts of his story that, you know, she may not want none of that. So I say this, man. Lil Mama ain't wrong for being uninterested. I would just say, you know, if you ain't, don't go up there.
Go
you know
sit
what I'm saying?
down.
To me, my own opinion, man, you know, if a lady has a significant other, man, you don't need to be up there getting freaked out by either one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's, you know, some people may look at it, it's just having fun and all that. Okay, there's lines to that. You can have fun and sit in the back and enjoy the concert. You know, you ain't got to go up there and get, I ain't gonna say emasculated, but humiliate your person by letting another man do all that. You know, because in the guise of entertainment. Because them dudes go way too far. They get to touching way too much. You know, they I almost said it. These one words be tongue kissing these women and everything. Like, bruh, you out of pocket, man. You know, it used to be levels to this. You remember back in the day, Janet Jackson used to do some stuff, man.
But she'll tie them up. So
but
it'd
be a line. It'd be a line. You know what I'm saying? Or Beyonce and them, when they had Destiny's Child, the Cater to You tour, same thing. Beyonce come ask, can I borrow your man? You know what I'm saying? She'll ask the lady. You know what I'm saying? These dudes is like, basically, when they show the silhouette, it look like they smashing. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know they really ain't. But this man got your girl legs all up and stuff. Like, come on, bro. Like, now, if the women that they let them do it, that's on their business. But I'm just saying, man, I don't think a woman is wrong if she don't want to do it. I think she just should say no, like Rob said. Nah, I'm cool. Go to the next. You know, you got a whole bunch of us in this VIP. You can pick somebody else. Yeah, the Velvet Rope Tour. That's right, babe.
That's what it was.
Yeah, the Velvet Rope Tour.
Yeah, for sure. Miracle Minds. Email us that link. Not the same podcast at gmail.com. Yeah, not the same podcast at gmail.com. Email us the link to that song. It's
we'll
cool to
check it out.
promote here. Yeah, we'll check it out. I'm going to say it one more time. Not the same podcast at gmail.com. Back to the subject at hand, though. What I will say is, like, if your lady get up, fellas, and I say this so much. listen, KB said it best.
Mm-hmm.
And for a bigger bad, what he say? Bad chick, super savage, and for a bigger bag, she moving on. That's just the way it go.
Well, if you got the wrong one, she definitely is. If you got the right one, she won't.
It's just the bottom line. Like,
Right.
if your lady is 100, she's shutting it down. And y'all could and if you cool with that, then so be it. Okay, she getting up there, but she coming home. Yeah, she getting up there, but she coming home for me. So get her ready. So when I get home, I ain't got too much I got to do, bruh. Some people got that mentality.
I just got it. My bad. Carry on, brother. Carry on. This dude was silly.
But I'm speaking real, man. Like I said, should women at the Usher concert, if you don't want to get up there, don't get up there. You know, Usher came back and was like, hey, look, nah. If I pick you, don't bring your tail up here if you ain't trying. I thought it was cool.
Funny. Yeah.
It was funny how he bounced back from it. And I got, old girl went in against her city saying, y'all ain't never been in this pretty girl privilege and blah, blah, blah. It is what it is with that. The bottom line is that's society. She didn't want to be bothered with him. Not everybody is your cup of tea. You know what I mean?
Like she wanted Chris to come get her.
She wanted Chris. Had Chris did it, yeah, it would have been a whole lot. She would have tried to get to the other room. Go ahead, bro.
What's it, the other room or the upper room? One of them rooms.
Nah, the other room. I ain't gonna say upper
room, not the upper room. But nah, man, that's their choice, man. That's between you and your lady. If you cool with that, brother, that's between you and your lady, man. I wouldn't really appreciate that, and I don't think mine would appreciate that with me going up there and letting Janet do all kind of things to me or whoever. You know what I'm saying? I just think there's a balance. But when I brought up Janet and some of these other ladies, they had a line, in my opinion.
They did.
And I feel like these brothers are kind of crossing the line. That's just my opinion, in the line of disrespect. Janet did come up close to people and act like she was on Kiss. I don't think she kissed too many of them folks for real. Not like these dudes do them. Like, you see them VIP pics, he do be wild in the pics. Chris Brown, you gonna pay me $1,000 for me to fill you up. Like, bro.
Yeah, like it's
pick you up
crazy.
or whatever. Like, they be wilding,
Crazy
man.
part.
But to each their own. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, again, but at the same time, if you're going to one of these concerts and that's what you own, and some people may be hating because you did get the pretty girl privilege to be asked to go into VIP and they didn't.
Yeah.
And it's people who have to pay to get to that point, and you got up there and just because somebody pretty don't mean that they attitude and they demeanor is pretty, man. Somebody can be the most beautiful person in the world, male or female, and if they attitude jacked up, it messes it all up. It's a persona. You know how they say never meet your heroes? That happens, like, real talk. It happens with certain people. You meet them and you just realize this person's a dirtbag.
Right.
I was in love with the persona of them or the aura of them, but then I meet them and I find out they just a horrible human being. That's just the way that it goes. So should they? If you don't want to get up there, just don't get up there.
Don't
but
get
if
up
you
there.
got invited into VIP, you knew what it was when they told you what it was, and you chose to still get the perks. That's just the bottom line.
Yeah. It is what it is. All right, we're going to hold up and wait and get to the last video for the night. I can't remember who it's by, but we're going to check it out. Let's get into the last video of the night.
It won't be these two.
Hold up. Hey.
All right, last video of the night by my man Mike Teasy called Talk to Me Freestyle. Talk to Me Freestyle. Y'all check this out. This is a worship song.
I done became a real big Mike Teasy fan over the last few weeks, bro.
Yeah, brother is dope, man.
He dope.
Heavenly Father, I gotta pray on this verse. There's a lot of things I wanna discuss, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt that I went through on this journey, but I still kept you first. I went on tours and met some legends, conversations with Kurt. Went from city to city, every moment was litty, until I got back home and got some words that filled me with pity. Then my granny died, that I was being penalized. I'm doing this for you, you ain't come through. Man, I broke down and cried, it wasn't pretty. Man, I could see it so vividly. That moment had me shrinking, I got smaller than a mini-me. Better yet a centipede, but I know it's just the enemy. Filling my mind with doctors telling me that I don't need to breathe. He really attacking my family now. Trying to build a legacy, but he just wanna tear it down. I can paint the picture for you, man, I'm talking paramount. But is you really listening to me? Is this stuff you care about? God, I need to know, I wanna hear you speak. Scars from my past starting to show up on my knees. Put a smile up on my face, but I be crying underneath. And now I'm in the studio, I'm crying on this beat. If I said that I was perfect, I'd be lying through my teeth. But you said I got a purpose, so I'm grinding till I see it. No one wants to be defeated. I learned that phrase from beat it. Man, my sister putting cases on my parents, I can't believe it. Man, what's really going on? Me and my sister don't even speak, can't even call her on the phone. I've been trying to intercede, I've been trying to seek the throne, but she allowed the enemy to put some lies up in her dome. On top of that, me and wifey trying to have some kids. We've been practicing for years to fight tears when she on her period. To be honest, I've been fighting defiance, man, I've been praying, I've been crying, but all I'm hearing is silence, I need you. God, I need you.
It's okay to cry, let them dry your eyes. If your burden is getting heavy, give it all to God. It's okay to cry, let them dry your eyes. Joy comes in the morning, you'll get through the night.
All right, that was Talk to Me freestyle by Mike Teasy. That was, personal song. He was rapping to God. Emotional song. He was letting out them tears. Thoughts about the video. The video was cool. He was painting. When you saw what he was painting, that picture that was his actual album cover. So it made it look like he painted that joint. He might have painted it for real. I don't know. I don't know if that brother is artistic like that. I know he's artistic as a musical artist. So I don't know. I like the song. I thought it was cool. I like transparency and realness, and some brothers, I don't think it's weak for nobody to cry on a beat, if it's real. I don't like it for show, but if you're doing that and it's real and it's coming out, then I respect it. So I thought it was dope. Go ahead, bro.
Like I said, over the last few weeks, I'll have my playlist. Y'all know I got a gang of playlists. If you've been watching the Not the Same podcast, gang of playlists, and I'll put it on shuffle, discover. And this is actually that album cover, and this album is also actually called Chameleon. And it's because this brother can rap, he can sing, he writes, he acts, and I'm very, very impressed with Teasy, man. Like Mike Teasy is a beast. As far as this song, I heard the song. It wasn't one of the ones I add to the playlist, but it was one of the ones that caught my ear because of the transparency and the realness. Because everybody think when you get out there it's sweet. It ain't always sweet. And I appreciated him saying what he said. So again, that's off his latest album, Chameleon. That was the album cover. And it's a pretty good album. Y'all go check that out, man. If you're looking for some new CHH and a good vibe of rap, mainly gospel, R&P, and a little bit of worship, man. The dude is very talented.
Very, very talented. That was Talk to Me freestyle by Mike Teasy. Put on your playlist. Look it up if you enjoyed it. One more thing before we get out of here.
Hey, man, have you ever thought you really enjoy what we are doing with this podcast? Listen, you want to know how you can support us or how can you be a blessing? First and foremost, we didn't do it nearly as much as we should have.
No, we didn't.
Hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. And before I get to about sowing seeds and all that, we are transitioning over to the Not the Same network. So if you go to the website, you will notice that it is the Not the Same network, not the Same podcast. Why? Because me and this brother is trying to build a network despite what people may think, what people don't think, despite what people are experiencing. We are building a network that it consists of the E3 Bible study, the Not the Same sports show, the Not the Same podcast. This is what we're trying to do. If you go to the website right now, you will see the latest 3 episodes of all 3, the E3, the Not the Same Sports, and the Not the Same Podcast. If you click all episodes, it will take you to our YouTube page, and it's only for that. So if you're here for the Bible studies only, go over there, look at the last 3 episodes of the Bible study. If you click all episodes, you will see every lesson we've ever done on the first and third Tuesday of every month. If you click the sports, you will see all the sports shows to include the pop-up sports show we had last Friday when LeBron got traded to the 76ers. Yep. If you're about the podcast, the main show where it all started 5.5 years ago, then click the podcast and you'll see every episode, every interview that we've ever done with more interviews in the culture. If you want to sow a seed, go ahead to that Cash App, cash sign, not the same podcast, not the same podcast.com/support. Our website will be changing soon. It'll be Not the Same Network. But as of right now, you can still hit the Not the Same Podcast, and you'll be able to connect with us two brothers. If you got a business, if you got merchandise, if you do shirts, as long as it's not profane, as long as it's for men, then holla at us. We can partner up. We'll work on the show. We got all of that. Go to the podcast. There are partnership opportunities on there, man. We're trying to build the kingdom, and regardless if we have 2 followers or we got 1 million followers, our purpose for doing this show is to build up the body and to let people know, man, you are loved and God is for you, man. And that's real talk. That's what we do on this network of the Not the Same Network.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all watching this week. We'll be back next week with our sports show as well as our music and hot topic show again. Make sure you tune in and hey, have a great weekend, man. Enjoy yourself. Get out, do something, man. Go watch a movie or something. Man. Enjoy life, man. Enjoy life. With that being said, I'm C-Micah.
I'm Robert Dean.
And we are out. See y'all next week.
About our Father's business, grind mode, filled with His Holy Spirit, that's a cheat code. Holiness the standard, we never fold. We about to make a scene episode about our Father's business.